Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, fellow morons. Yours truly, the king of the morons and the godfather of J-vlogging is now, drumroll please. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am now the happy father of Little Godzilla. And I'm going to show you Little Godzilla tonight, but first, I'd like to give those of you who don't know the history, well, a little history. Now, for those of you late to the party, this story started, I guess, about 11 years ago. My wife and my students' weddings. They placed it together because they assumed English. Because she travels a lot alone. She's been around the world, well, not exactly the world, Asia, all by her lonesome. So they figured she must speak English. And for some reason, they thought I would feel more comfortable with someone who spoke English. And that's how we met. Here's a picture of us back in the day. She used to work at the airport, and I used to think having long black braids would be really good with the girls. And guess what? I was right. So we started dating, and after a while, things got pretty good. And then one day, this little lady came into our life, and the three of us had a great time together. Some of you may or may not know that I never really intended to get married, but I really liked being with her. And I like the way we all interacted together. We felt like a family, so we got married in Hawaii. And things were good for a time. All good things must come to an end, and last March we lost Maggie. Died after a small operation under anesthesia, and we were really heartbroken. It was really a tough time for us. But at that point we decided we should start trying to add a human member to our family. And about a month and a half later, she was actually due February 15th. On January 15th, she went into the hospital for a regular checkup, and the doctors discovered she had high blood pressure, and they told her to stay. They're going to try to chemically induce the labor. And they did. But it took a long ass time. And after 3 days of excruciating pain, they finally gave up and decided to give her an emergency C-section. When that happened, I gotta tell you, I was pretty terrified. You know, that's what happened to my dog. Hey, don't worry, she'll be back in 10 minutes. While I was waiting there in the waiting room, all these awful thoughts went through my head. But as you know, everything turned out okay. And about an hour later, he knocked on my door and said, "Would you like to see the baby?" And now, without any further ado, I present to you Little Godzilla. And finally, after days of waiting, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Little Godzilla. No, that's the toy. This is the wrong video. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me just get the right video. I got it right here. Let me just set it up right here. Here we go. Oh, no, that's a panda doing double high five. At least it's a baby. And that's the baby gorilla. At least it's a primate. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, a little bit closer. That's the real Godzilla facing off with the marshmallow from Ghostbusters. There's a Godzilla doing a facepalm. You can't really blame him after all this has happened, right? That's Bryan Cranston, who was in the movie Godzilla, but he's Walter White with the baby right now. And that's a potato. A potato. 知らなかった僕は。言っちゃった。ごめんなさい。知らなかった。言っちゃったね。見てごらんなさい。Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Oh my god.
920g でした。
何
2900円。買い主カードやりますか。ありがとうございます。
おめでとうございます。なぎに全然似てないよ。ちょっと恥ずかしいよ。
私の横の顔見てから帰るから。